So, welcome to Weekly Psycard Insights. This video is brought to you by www.shanegad.com, and I can also be found on Facebook at Spirit Meets Adventure. So, what I wanted to do is overnight I got this real kind of this inspiration and this nudge to really kind of have another look at last night's Psycard and really kind of illuminate and really kind of extract some of the gold from it. So last night's Psycard was the birth card. And I think this is a hugely powerful image, and like all of these things, they kind of arrive at a time that makes sense the most. You know, some of these things, well, all of these things really, I kind of, I sit there and I kind of look at it and think, that's just turned up absolutely at the right time. So if you kind of look at where we are within time, it is the 15th of December. We are 10 days away from Christmas Day. And we are so close to the end of a year, and so many people are looking towards new beginnings. Okay, the birth card. One of the things that I say, and you'll see a blog there on Spirit Meets Adventure, one of the things that I say time and time again, why wait to a new year? Why do we have to wait to a new year to turn the page, to start over? Every day is an absolute opportunity to do this, and I kind of really feel the importance of kind of grabbing hold of life, grabbing hold of time. I'm honoured to do the work I do, and I do not say that lightly. Every day I'm reminded of what an honour that is, especially when you're working with people that have suddenly lost people, and the kind of trauma that's involved in those losses really drives home the importance of grabbing hold of life fully and meeting it fully. And even within my own experiences, I remember of coming out of hospital, having 2 major operations, and kind of standing there at the edge of the hospital door, and I had this most amazing physiotherapist that said to me, "Shane, do you want to be wheeled to the door, to the exit, or do you want to take the slow, long walk?" And I said, "You know what? I was wheeled in here, I'm going to walk out. Let's take the slow, long walk." And I remember standing there at the edge of the exit of the hospital door and kind of seeing this sunlight, and it was a beautiful, warm day, and the light, I just kind of stood there, and I hadn't seen that natural light or kind of been out in it for some time, and I thought to myself, I just closed my eyes and I took a big, long, deep breath, and I said to myself, from this moment onwards, I will strive to never, ever waste another moment, and realised absolutely how precious life is, how precious moments are. And it's something that Spirit always trying to drive home the importance, and most of the time I absolutely do. Like all of us, and as a good friend of mine says, are you moving in time or through time? And sometimes you absolutely have to move through time to get things done, but I strive to always kind of really appreciate where I am, who I'm with, and also that means that I really choose wisely where my time and attention goes to. And this is kind of the core aspect of the message, is that why wait to the new year? And don't try to become motivated, try to become inspired. And there's a huge difference between motivation and inspiration. Motivation is having 10 alarm clocks and dragging yourself out of bed in the morning. Inspiration is absolutely throwing yourself out of bed without any alarm clocks going off. There's a huge difference. What you want to try and find is where you're inspired within life, and most importantly, just kind of stop, pause. We are at the end of the year, and I think that this last year has been a very heavy year for many people. It's been a very challenging year for many people. It's kind of been quite a dark year for many people, and I think with the kind of other aspects of the message that I kind of percolated over today in my awareness is that sometimes it's absolutely about perseverance. If we think that, symbolically, metaphorically, literally, we've been in the darkest part of the year here in the UK, and the days are shorter, the nights are longer, and there's kind of this sense of being, kind of living in the dark. But actually, the wheel is about to change. The tide is about to turn. The days are going to begin to become longer, and become tongue-tied then, begin to become longer, and the light starts to come back. And this is what this is about. Sometimes it's just persevering through those darker times, and importantly, remembering that you do not need a new year to turn over the page to take and create a fresh start and a new beginning. Now's the time. Absolutely, now's the time. What do you need to take stock of? What do you want to do differently? And try to absolutely have an honest conversation with yourself. And most importantly, where is your time and attention going to? Something that Spirit feel very passionate about is that actually it's about where our time and attention, where our priorities sit. Where are you within your priorities of your life? Okay, because unless you fully prioritize you, how can you fully prioritize anything else beyond you? Not healthily, not fully. Okay, so some of the gold from this is, why wait to a new year? How about now? The other thing is, growth comes. And sometimes, the smallest of shoots just need perseverance. We need to just persevere. And the other thing is, if we kind of look at, say in the United States, we look at those huge redwoods. And if we look here in the UK, those mighty oak trees, they've come from a seed. The seeds we plant, what are they growing? What seeds are you planting? What ripples are you creating within this life? Where is your time going? Where is your attention going? Where is your focus going? Okay, things that I really want to stir up, kind of get you to think about. I hope you've enjoyed this. As I say, I wanted to take a snapshot, kind of really extract some of the kind of gold from last night's Psycard, reflect on it, and this is something I'm going to do as we go forward. So I think it's really good to follow it up, as well as, we kind of delivered some spirit messages as well as last night. So where you can find me is, you can find me on Facebook at Spirit Meets Adventure. You also can find me on YouTube. If you put Shane Gadding, you'll find my channel as well. Hope you really enjoyed this. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you feel this is going to benefit someone, please do share it. Take care, guys. Speak to you next week. Bye-bye.